Skill 29, the quick splint. Now, this is really bread and butter for us. We do these all the time, so you'll get a lot of practice in putting this on people. A couple of grace notes. The straps start medial on the inside between the patient's legs and go to the outside. And as you'll note in the picture, and we'll show you in the video, the heel should be off the ground in this splint for patient comfort. The critical performance indicators here are manual stabilization during the application of the splint and the CMS checks before and after. So let's see what that looks like. Here's Dave doing circulation, motion, and sensation checks first. Patient says no problems. Then he takes the splint after directing Cypher to manually stabilize it and measures it against the other leg. You want to make sure that the straps aren't going across the injury or across the boot, or in the case of 3-strap splints, across the knee if you can avoid that. On command, Cypher lifts, the splint goes on as high as it can. Note, as they start to compress the splint, note the heel is off the bottom of the splint. That's really important for patient comfort. Cypher works her hands out as Dave compresses the splint, then takes compression, so manual stabilization is still being performed as Dave puts the strap on. Distal strap first, make sure that's good and tight, and then go on to the proximal strap. Note that he's using a piece of padding here, make it a little more comfortable for the patient, not having that strap digging into her leg for any amount of time. Double check that both straps are tight. Splint looks good. Cypher releases manual stabilization. And we see another CMS check to make sure that splinting didn't compromise anything.